Hello and welcome to the episode, which is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Of course, it's episode 42, and we're going to play a quick guess the station. Really easy because not many, well, there's only one line which is electrified. I'm not going to mess around with this one. We're going to bring this back up. If I can find it. As our class 86 heads out of Watford Junction. That was an easy one, wasn't it? Lots planned today. I've got a crazy amount of notes. We're going to pause this because we're in 1972. And we've got a lot to do. We're on our way to Wembley. I'm not going to sing the football chant, but some of you may know that or remember it. I remember it from when I was a kid. I want to put in Kenton. I know it's we don't really have Kenton, but we're going to make it up, and it's going to be around about here. And I also want to put in Wembley Central. So Kenton's going to serve as our overground / underground, and Wembley Central will be another stop for our southern service and Midlands trains going up here to Tring. I'm not sure if you pronounce it like that. It could be. How are we going to do this? We're going to have to make some compromises here. Ooh. Actually, let's go and sit and watch some trains down here, shall we? While let's find a nice little spot. It's very busy down here now. It's surprising. This was nothing. Here we go. I won't play it too long, but I mean, we're going slow enough to not worry it overly. Working on the next series and the two maps as our London Overground train comes in. We do have to make some changes thanks to Watford, who pointed out that they do stack up the Midland North Western Railway. I'm going to have to look that up. Sorry about that. But cheers, Watford, Trebor, for that. They're not called what we called them, or what I originally called them. Yes, back to the maps. I have penciled in where we're going with them and what sort of map they're going to be. The Midlands is going to be square. The maximum size possible. So it's around 37.7 million pixels. So huge maps. You get as many towns, suburbs. There, that train there that's just headed out, the green one. We're going to stack that up double. They are 4-car units, but they run 2 or 3 of them together. The other one is East Coast Main Line North. But that one, we are going to be similar to this map, in fact, a long one. For our Midlands map, in the northeast corner, I'm thinking we can get in Lincoln. And then in the southeast corner, we're going to go as far as Bedford. Maybe Milton Keynes, I don't know. I'm going to see how I can fit it all in and get enough detail in. Then we've got the northwest, which will possibly be as far as Chester. I'm not sure about that, but we'll try and get Chester in. And then in the southwest, we're going to probably go to Hereford. Tough one. I mean, that's what I've got penciled in, and then obviously everything in between Birmingham, Northampton, all that goodness. Everything's going to be there. Derby. Yes. So that's our Midlands map that I have planned. We're all going to vote on this. I'll leave that up for like a week, so everybody has time to. You don't have to be in the live stream. I'll put the link in the live stream, but then that'll be available for you to view if you want to. And the link will be in the description of that video for a week. So after the poll's closed, I'll announce which map we're going on in the next series. So I should talk about the other map. Really, it sounds like we've already decided on the Midlands. We haven't decided on the Midlands just yet. The East Coast Main Line North is going to be as far south as Grantham. And obviously as north as Newcastle. Now, what I want to try to do with that map is include all of the East Coast, but that's going to leave us a lot of sea. Which you know, it'll be okay. I mean, it'll be nice to look out to the sea, and we can have all the coastal routes on there. It might not work like that. I might have to cut some of the east coast out up there, which will be a shame. But anyway, I'm going to try and put it all in, because I would really like to include like Leeds and Sheffield in that. It would make sense to include those two. Okay, here's what you need to remember though. Don't worry if we haven't got like a lot of Yorkshire and Lancashire in, because I want to do that as a map too and go across. So we have like Yorkshire and Lancashire and everything in between. All the towns on east and west coast kind of go east to west. So that's another map that I want to bring up. What else do we have? And yeah, don't worry about the west coast, Blackpool and all that, because that will be a different map entirely. So that's that. That's all the news I have on that. I figured out the size. I finished the huge map where I'm going to cut pieces out of. I've penciled in the towns. My next step will be to start lining up those towns with the map. Oh, I popped my P there. Sounds awkward. That's that. Today, what are we doing today? Well, we are now going to pause this because I've finished rambling. Hello, Watford Junction. And all of our lovely work we've done around here. It's turned out quite nice, hasn't it? I have extended our M25 and just put some trees and stuff around. Nothing too spectacular. I got rid of this and redid it. There's that crossover isn't there anymore. That's nice. If you haven't noticed, I went in and edited the default high-speed track to spread these out. They're way too close. I doubled the distance between them. They look kind of right now. So I did that. I mean, it's not permanent. I might look at a way to make that as a mod, because I would like that to always be like that, apart from this bit. That's terrible. We're not going to go north just yet. I have sorted this bit out a little bit. We are connected now, so we can put our bus services in. Like I said, we got the 319 we want to put in. And the H19. But obviously, we didn't have anything connecting. So shall we do that? Let's do that first. Let's get bus services running. So then maybe these will get quite populated and we'll start servicing the towns and make them grow around here. Let's pick the right one, shall we? We're going to need a bus stop here and here for these two. Where else are we going to go with these? They're going to kind of come down here and then up there. So we want to use those two and share them. I guess the best bet would be here and here, maybe. Like there. And kind of go that way. Oh, if we do them here... No, because then we've got... Oh, no. No, let's do them there. No, then we've got nothing... What I want to do then... Have them there and there. Which would mean we'd need that. And this makes this bit... Oh, no it doesn't. You know what we can do? We can have... it will be that side, right? It can go that way. Like a little interchange sort of thing going on up there. Rightio. Now, where are we going to have our other... But I can't remember. This was so long ago that I planned this out. I had a perfect idea. Now I can't remember what I was doing. I guess we can make it up as we go along, right? We need to go into... let's go into town centre of King's Langley. That'll be a good idea. We'll have one there and one there. Then we'll go over this way. That kind of gets a lot of it. We could have a little local bus route if it comes to it around here. I guess we can have one there and there. Which one is this? This would be the H19, I think. Kings Langley, Apsley and Hemel Hempstead. Yes. And our 319 turns round at Kings Langley, so we need to send... This one can go this way and serve the north. Yes. But then it will just be a small... How are we going to do this? We're going to make a loop. We go that way, and then we keep going that way. And then we come round like that. That give us our loop? Should do, right? And then we head back out that way. Yes. So that will be our 319 Red Eagle. And that means our H19 doesn't actually go to the station, but I would like it to. You know what I mean? We don't have to be 100% spot on, but it'd be... I mean, it would be nice, but we'll take this. And then we'll head round to here. There we go. I think that'll do. I think that will serve a purpose. Let's get these in. Now, remember to put the station, the operators in this time. We need 2 new lines. Look at that. This is going to be our Uno line then. So this is... what would it be? I guess... Kings Langley to... Hemel... That's right. Hempstead. H19 Uno. There we go. Look at the state of that as a naming. And then this one will be red. It is like that too. Well, it's more purple actually. It'll probably be more... Yes, that. This one is red. And will be... Watford Junction. And we'll share some lines to Kings Langley. 319 Red Eagle. There we go. Which one are we doing first? Let's do the Red Eagle first. So where we're going from Watford Junction. So let's go from the main bus terminus. We're going to skip this one then. We'll leave that one. Or should we? Yes. Let's skip that. We'll just go straight to... Oh, wrong side of the road. Go straight here. Into there. Right, and then we're swinging round this way. Yes, that's right. And here. So far, so good. Then we're going to scoot up the A41. Stop there. Then we're going to loop around. Another quick short stop. We're going this way. Then here. There's no buildings there. There we go. So that's our 319. Then we loop back. Now, it's debatable whether this is the best way to do this. Do you know what I'm tempted to do, guys? I had a little think about this. I'm kind of tempted to do a little hard mode playthrough mini-series. Because the game... Let's have a look. Are you all on different? Yes. The game has changed quite a lot since YouTubers did the original playthroughs on hard mode. If there are any, I actually don't know. So that's that one done. So I thought about doing my own. It's a bit different. It's a lot quicker and easier to put together, so it wouldn't really interfere with the main series. And maybe that could be done during the downtime between seasons, and then we'll keep revisiting the hard mode playthrough, or have it on a Tuesday or something. I don't know. Just an idea. I've not thought it through fully. What am I doing? I've not thought this through either. Right. Oh, because this goes to King's Langley. So this is going to need to loop round too. Would this ideally need to loop round the other way? I didn't think about that, did I? Let's... Yeah, you know what it is, isn't it? It will need to loop round on the other side, ideally. Like come round there. Wait, that go... No, that can go this way as well. Perhaps. This bus stop isn't going to be used, is it? No. No, it's not. Well, let's start. We'll start here. Go there. And we'll head up this way. Like that. Yeah, because the game has changed. There's a lot of new players, too, to the game. So, I see a lot of new player questions on the forums. And how do you do this? And why isn't my bus service making money? I mean, usually you have your bus service to lose money, to make money for the big earners, such as trains. I don't know. I think that works, don't you? For our King's Langley. We kind of got all bases there. Whether this would be profitable in hard mode, probably not. It's a bit too crazy. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad. You wouldn't have all these stations either. You would try and just... You'd try and aim to capture as much... You'd probably just use this one. Capture both towns. And then feed loads of people into it. But then you've got the problem of overcrowding. Anyway, that's a whole different type of game. We're not doing that. We're doing pretties. Right. We have our bus service. We're going to have to open those up. It's just what we can see. I only want buses. This one and this one. How many stops we got? 16 and 15. 8 on... 10 on each. Let's do that, because it's quite a long journey. What do you reckon? 10 on each? We have a depot round here somewhere, don't we? Am I missing something here? I thought we had a depot out this way. Not a train depot, a bus depot. I think the closest one we... Wow, we don't? Oh, I used this one over here, didn't I, for that line? Should we put one in over here? I feel like there should be a depot over here, a bus depot, especially in Watford. Where would be a good place for this? I mean, we could add it here. Well, that looks ugly, doesn't it? Might need to sort that out. But I don't want to break it. I don't know. Watford Treeball can tell me roughly where it should sit here. We're just going to put one in temporary. And go from there. Ooh, let's have that one. Ooh, yeah. Do you know what? I kind of want it in there, but I don't feel like that's right. Maybe we'll just stick it here for now. Or here, where, you know what? Let's just have it there, shall we? Beautiful. Right, let's get the buses going. We are going to need a load of buses. Passenger. Let's get our red ones on. They're all going to be red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. There we go. Watford Junction. Have to look that way for these. They're going to be a glorious purple. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that's that one. We have our buses. Let's not listen to them come out because it'll be... But we'll get them going. Ha! That sound. There's our new bus service. We have it in. That should get things moving for all of this area. Now, like I said, we are going to need to go south. That's where we're heading today. For the remainder of the episode, probably. This is probably going to stretch about 3 episodes. Let's pause that. I've been looking on the map, and anybody that knows this area, this is a whole lot of tracks. What? Excuse me. This is in fact, like concrete jungle. All of this is buildings, factories. What I want to do, here's the plan, guys. Kenton, about here. It can kind of serve north, and it's just a single, it doesn't serve the West Coast Main Line. Then, just south of Kenton would be the Chiltern Railways, if we're going to put Marylebone in. So it'll be Chiltern Railway crossover, and the Metropolitan line would cross over just south of Kenton Station, or our Kenton. Wembley should be like here-ish, with Wembley Stadium over here. Let me get this, this so you can see where I'm pointing. There you go. The Wembley Stadium would probably be around about here. What we've got to do is fit in Wembley Central, and we might need to shove it a bit further south, because then we hook round, and I would like to put a couple of depots in here. One's going to be, it's the northern one is Stonebridge Park Depot, which is the underground stabling area. Our overground line splits off, goes under the West Coast Main Line, and through the middle of two big depots. One that seems to stable a bunch of freight wagons, because just a bit further down from that is the Eurotunnel, what looks like Eurotunnel freight yard. And that will probably be one of, or another way for us to get goods into London. Which I'm kind of looking forward to it, and kind of worried how we're going to fit all that together. So, what do we do? Do we have... official episode? Do we have... I guess 3 depots, or 1 depot, which is also the underground. 2 depots, north and south of the underground line. And then a freight yard as well here, which would represent Eurotunnel. And it will go both ways. And that's how we bring goods into Paddington, Acton, and maybe just take them into London. Then I'm thinking this line, the Great Western Main Line, that way, would be where we get our coal and iron ore, and we'll make fake stuff near Maidenhead down here and bring in coal and iron ore to be shipped around. We can probably do this all along this west side here. All this west side along here is where we'll bring in our coal and iron ore, and then from the north we'll bring in loads of steel. I think it might be too long. We might have to put some steel down here too on either side. We'll see how that works. We've got to think about that later on. We have Royal Mail down here as well, you see, so that's why I'm thinking a big freight yard down here. But we've got to be careful, because we've got to fit in a lot of stuff in a very small space. Marylebone would be kind of... our Marylebone would be here, I guess. It's not a huge station. It is a terminus station, and then our Paddington will be fairly close to it, but swing round probably this side. They'll probably be there and there. We'll go here for Marylebone and there for Paddington, because it's got to hook round and go that way. That's our plan. Not all for today, that's for sure. We ain't doing that. We've got Harlesden here, and Willesden Junction we're going to probably feature. Willesden Junction, because that's how we're going to connect all of our tracks and have the crossovers. Obviously, down here somewhere would be Old Oak Common depot. Yeah. So that's our plan. I guess we should get going and start putting in our... let's get rid of this. Start putting in our... what would it be? Kenton? I don't know how we're going to do that. We might need to shuffle this around at some point. All the tracks do... It stays 6 track for the longest time until Wembley Central. Yes, we do need to keep those. So we need to get rid of this now. And then we'll have our depots once we've gone past Wembley. I'd like to keep this straight. This can now start coming in. I guess we'll do it from this side. Let's do it from this side. Like that. There we go. Beautiful. That's our plan. Anyway, we need that one for this. I don't know whether these should touch. If these touch, it might mess up things a little bit, but I'm not sure how this is going to work. We'll see. It might be okay like this. See, that's doing something quite weird now because it's changing it. So we can't ever touch these. How... Because they're different types of track, we're going to have to keep those separate. That's fine. I don't mind that. We'll keep those separate. They're going to have to stay separate anyway. So, no big deal. I guess before we get going, I am going to save this. Oop. Make sure everything's recording okay. Because Windows. Right, are we heading in the right direction? Yeah, we want to be heading... Well, actually, we kind of do this. We go quite sharply to the west. Eventually, but we're going to go straight like that. Then to the west, then south slightly. And then we hook round and go north. That'll be our West Coast main line. But I'll save it. And then we'll get cracking and get possibly the 2 stations in. And leave some big depots for next episode. Which will be fun and extremely tricky. Alright, let's get in this station, shall we? I'm a little bit hungry, you know, guys. No, it wouldn't be the first time, would it? Talking of hungry, I decided to let fate have a hand in what the wife and I were deciding to eat the other day. While we lay this in here, show you this little story. It was hamburger helper. That's what we'd settled on. Unfortunately, there were 2 different flavours. Our favourite flavour... Is this the right track? Yes. Our favourite flavour, stroganoff. Delicious. For those who don't know, in the UK... I don't know whether we have hamburger helper in the UK. It's been a while. But if you don't know... I do want to keep flat here. If you don't know, it's kind of pasta, macaroni with like a powdered sauce thing. Like a pasta and sauce that you add meat to. Various types. That's what that is. In a box. Don't judge. Delicious. And... what station should we have here? Sure, our favourite. This is just... I shoved some biscuits in my face and they just tried to kill me. Yes, anyway. Stroganoff. The other flavour was cheeseburger. Sounds amazing, right? These don't need to be long. So we both kind of wanted stroganoff. But then we thought, we are never going to eat the cheeseburger, possibly. So in my infinite wisdom, I decided for fate to have a hand in our decision. First one. Easy one. Why not go for the one with the earliest sell-by date? Sounds like a good plan, right? We can eat that one. We'll just put that in temporary for now. So, of course, cheeseburger was the one which had the sell-by date that we needed to eat. That's Fate's first. No, we do need that on. That was Fate's first decision for us. But we still wanted stroganoff. So, again, I decided to have another go with Fate. And this time, a coin toss. I mean, another 50-50, right? Surely this one would lean towards our stroganoff. We should have just had stroganoff, but I'm determined to let Fate decide. Now, let me just say, apparently, my wife has never flipped a coin before. Because she just stood there and said, how do I do this? Come on. Everybody's flipped a coin. Surely. Who hasn't flipped a coin? First she dropped it before even getting to tossing it. And then, when she did throw it up in the air, she just let it, I don't know where it went, it just kind of flung off into the distance somewhere, landed in a bag, and we chose, I don't know, it's immaterial which one we chose. Either way, the one it landed on was, again, cheeseburger. So that's twice Fate went with the cheeseburger, and we're still desperate to have stroganoff. Long story short, was delicious, the cheeseburger one. But there you go. Let Fate decide. It was right. It was delicious, and we wouldn't have probably eaten it. It might have stayed in the cupboard forever. A random story for you about our lunch. Or dinner, sorry, the other night. Let's rename this straight off. This is not Wembley, this is Kenton. Our track would go here. I kind of like this bit with this arching round, and then it's a bit closer than this. It would go like that, but then we could have some, like, I don't know, some stuff around here, some gravel. Now let's try our Wembley. This one's going to have to be pretty big, and we're going to have to go both sides. I want to bring this down for... it needs to sit in the ground quite a bit when we get to it. So... oh, no, that might work, you know. We don't want to go too far south, though. So maybe there. We'll see. You'll have to let me know if there's a hamburger helper in the UK. See, I'm hungry. I shoved biscuits in my face, as you know, as it tried to kill me. It wasn't what I wanted, really. I'm going to have to make something to eat. Got Pop-Tarts in there. Probably have those. What do we want? We want a big old station here. We're going to need 6 tracks. It's huge. Oh, yeah, we don't want to bring all... We'll keep the main line as our central point and work off that. Here we go. Well, this one probably needs to be a touch bigger. So I want to take that back a little further. We'll go with 200 on this, possibly. Yeah, that's a bit better. Maybe even bigger than that. 240. We want it as a big station, right? It's a pretty main station. We'll call that... Nope. Not calling it that. Wembley Central. Excuse me a second. I left loads of stuff up. Yeah, that's not... See, I just put that in, and that's not how that goes at all. Silly. I mean, it kind of is, and it kind of isn't. But it should be on a slight... or on a pretty decent curve. So we need to put decent amount of curvature on that. Perfect. That's better. That's more like it. That's what I want to go with. because we want to get round that way. Yeah. Much better. At Wembley Central still? Yes. Bring these out. So we need to send those back. Hook those up like that. That's not connected now, is it? Because we sent it on a curve. Is that a... No. Thought I'd put an extra bit of track in there. Don't these look better, spaced further away from each other? I don't know why they put them so close. I mean, it's... Even having them like that, it's less rendering to do as well. So you would have thought they would go for the further apart, the better. Who am I to judge, right? And these are going to come back round. We'll stay straight and flat because we're going to need to go above this one. This one's going to kind of scoot out here and go under, and we'll probably use one of our flying junctions. I'm going to have to come around quite aggressively too eventually. We'll do that. And this will come out like that and start slowly heading to it, but we don't want it to touch. So we can have some... Is that going to be enough? Yeah. And this one needs to go out, start heading that way. And probably... Oh, yeah, we'll start heading down for that one. We can figure that out later. And this one can connect like so. How's that? Look at that. That just worked. As they all... Yes, they are. What do you reckon, guys? Because then we can get this in. We're not going to go for... We might go for the flyover, but we're not going to do the depots just yet. Want to put those in afterwards. We are going to have to tidy all this up a bit. Do have a road that goes over here. And to be honest, I'd love to recreate this station better. Because it is... it has like a hotel and stuff on top of it. It's all underneath a hotel and some other buildings. But I don't want to risk that. Or even know whether it'll be possible. We could go and bring... Because you'd have to bring the ground up and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how we'd do that. I do like this, that our underground thing goes like that next to it. Do like that a lot. Not 100% accurate, but pretty good. And we've got enough ramping here to maybe take this road over the top for now. Right? Maybe. Ooh, it's so close. Maybe if we go up a little more aggressively. Just get it up there. That would be nice. Is that enough? Oh, that's beautiful. I would like that to happen. And in fact, I'd like to go for something like that. Let's just make it up. That kind of looks cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say we're going to do this one as well. If we're at the right height. Oh, so close. So we're going to have to bring that up a bit. But I feel this will be cool. We did this. Let's take you up a bit. And then we'll go this side. Like that. And then can we go... Oh, yes. And we'll do another one. That side. Just to kind of represent that it's doing this. Do you know what I mean? That there's something over here. Like it's covered. I don't know how we're going to connect these. I can guess we can just go right up. Like that. I mean, it's a bit messy. But we need to make this up, right? Oh dear, that's not pretty. I mean, we don't have the greatest amount of room. Let's try and do that. Make this a little tidier if possible. I mean, that's kind of cool. Got to make it look half decent. Or different to every other station, otherwise guess the station will be impossible. I mean, you're not going to get this one wrong. Let's put this on high. But I kind of like this. We could maybe have some sort of retaining wall here or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's not a bad start though. Kind of like it. In fact, I kind of like that a lot. Bring this round. Try and give it an embankment of sorts. There. That's our Wembley. We're going to need crossovers here, because this is where our services are going to terminate for now. So we want one there. Hang on, which side are we? We're going to be running on that side. Let me do it the other way around. I prefer the other way around. So we go slower. I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? They're not real services, technically, but we're going to need them. The question is, am I going to put the turnaround point here? There is room. We could have the turnaround here for the underground. Because we could put the underground on, right? We could have red versions of these for underground trains. They're not... They kind of could be underground trains. Look at them. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Alright. So we have a couple more stations in for our underground and overground. Now we could technically have an underground service terminating here if we did this actual turn back here. They'd stop on this platform. Would they? Ooh. Would they cross over here? Well, let's do that for now, shall we? Let's put the... there. And then, instead of having this... Yeah, you're not going to be happy. None of you are going to be happy about this. Can we fit a turnaround in here? It wouldn't be very fast. Oh, and then they touch there. That's awkward. I don't want them to touch there. I'm going to have to... Excuse me a minute. We're going to have to swing out a bit further to make this work, because I don't want them to touch there. Yeah, they go a bit slow, but... I don't want them to do that at all. I'd like them to stay well away from that track. Come on. Well, there we go. Is that enough room? That's the question. If we have 5 car like these, that should be enough room, surely. Can we fit in our turning around stations? Come on. Oh no. Uh-oh. Bad. I mean, not bad. I mean, it looks alright. No, why are you doing that? Okay. I think that's decided for us, right? No turnaround. Because... Oh. Okay. There's that fate. Okay. That's it then. So this would be Wheelstone reverse or something? That'll do. Maybe we'll have I think they'll fit. Let's have a little light here. Is that enough room? I think just about. And then we can have our underground, or representing underground at least. Another signal here. One halfway. I feel like they're pretty short, underground signalling. Because they're so close together, you would need the blocks quite short. So we're just going to go signal each end of the station. I mean, I know there are invisible signals, but we don't want those. We don't want to... I wish there were an option to put them on there. So that's that. Ignore this for the moment. We'll need one there, which will now be one way. We will tidy this up in a second. And you'll see what my crazy mind is up to. There we go. We don't need this here anymore, or that. Let's, in fact, don't do that. It's terrible. Let's tidy that up a touch. Better. We'll have a signal here. And then we'll have one there. These are now one way. Trains are not going to love this in the slightest. This is how we're doing it. Okay. This is for the turnaround for our underground service. And this back here and this one up there. Try and not get them too close to the station. That seems to stop them from doing that weird thing. Where it puts the poles too close to each other. There we go. Okay, and then we just need signaling down, blocking signals down here. Should be good enough. We've gone quite far now, haven't we, guys? We are heading to Euston. We're definitely at Wembley now. I think that will be good enough there. So we need one here. And one at this. There. Same this side. This is even our Virgin trains are gonna be turning around here. There's no way they stop up here, that's for sure. Yeah, I know I don't have to close that. You can just do this. But hey, doing it. I guess we should put a signal in here for now. On both sides, two-way. These would be one way then, wouldn't they? They would actually be one way. Look, habit. You just can't help but close them. Same on this side. That would be two-way. This will be just there. There we go. Is that all the signalling we need? I think so. Well, no, let's put another one in the middle for these. Not for the faster trains, but for the underground, overground. Wombling free. Wembling free. Yeah, that was awful. Okay, no copyright stuff. Right then. How we do? We don't. Okay, no, we'll just leave that. That's fine. This is fine. We've got it. Okay, let's stop all this flashing. Because it's driving me nuts up there. Overground. You are going to be extended. Luckily, because there's nothing going on. So we'll start at Wembley. And get rid of Wealdstone. So you start at Wembley. Then you go here. Oops. No, you don't. Not like that. Start at Wembley. Then you go to Kenton. Then you go to Harrow. Then you go to Bushey, Watford, Bushey, Wealdstone, Kenton. There we go. I should be right. Wait. What? Why did I put 2 Harrow and Wealdstones in? There should be 2 Harrow and Wealdstones. Kenton, Harrow and Wealdstone. Wait, what? Wembley, Kenton, Harrow. Not there. Bushey, Watford, Bushey, Harrow, Kenton. There we go. Good job, brain. Ooh, this is the Bakerloo line, right? Should we have a little Bakerloo train? Let's do that. What's that? Brown, isn't it? Brown line. That brown? That brown looks good. One there. One there. We're going to need the turnaround. One there. One there. Then skip that. And then Kenton. There we go. A little Bakerloo train. Obviously, we'll have those as red and white. We can't have it. So, we can just put this as Bakerloo. Cool. We'll need a little depot for that. We'll just put a temporary one in until we get our underground. Which side are we going to need to be on? I guess we should do a little crossover here, right? For now. Not there in real life, but we need one. There we go. And then they can have 2 different platforms. So it doesn't matter which one we stick this on. Beautiful. Not one of those. That's, we need a depot. This will do for now. There we go. Oh, that biscuit is still trying to attack me. Evil. Evil digestive. Evil. Okay. Let's get a couple of, we'll just have 2. I mean, they're quite frequent, right? The underground trains. You are going to, what do we, 5 car? Sure. Let's have them red. One of those, one of those. Shove that up there. Duplicate those. Set line all. Bakerloo line. That's our underground trains. We are definitely going to need a new one. It's the same, isn't it? It's the same setup. On there. On there. Put another one on. On the overground. Oh yes, we need to change our London Northwestern train. That was the name, by the way. It was there somewhere. Now they're 8 car, which is 4 and 4. But with these class 101s, that is terrible. Oh, and we need to finish off this line. Let's finish off the line first, otherwise it's going to be very unhappy with us. You need to go all the way down to here now. Wait, no, don't be at the end. Be at the start. Here. Get rid of that. So it's Wembley. You will stop. No, you... Will you? Yeah, you are gonna stop there, I think. And then Bushey. And then Watford, Kingsland. And then we're coming back to Watford, Bushey, Harrow, and then Wembley. There we go. Okay, that's another one sorted. What? Oh, trains. As I was saying, these are 4s, but we're not going to do that. Replacements. Don't want them just as 4s. Multiple units. I want them a green. Which green are we going with? That one? One of those. One of those, then one of those. And that makes out 8. Does it? No, that's 7. Okay, math. Maybe 7 will do. 232 or 242. We could possibly go with... Oh, wait. Got it. I've got it. Bear with me. 3, 2, 3. There we go. That's our 8. Replace all those. Probably need another one on there, but I'm not sure. I don't know how many we got on there at the moment. How many we got on there? Trains only. Just the 3. And for how many stations? Yeah. Maybe an extra one. Did I just see the... Oh yes. We need to do... the electric trains, don't we? At the beginning, you need to go there. And then you don't stop at Wembley at all. Then you go Harrow. Wait. Think about what you're doing here. You don't stop at Harrow. Stop at Wembley, Watford, Junction, Hemel, Watford. That's it. That's all you should be... Now you're passing through. Excellent. Beautiful. We might need another train on there at some point too. But for now, we'll stick with this. We could bring our other train out from here. I think, yes. I could do with another London North Western train. So what did we go for? It was these, right? And they were 323. Now. Like that. Shove those up there. Set those on there. We are good. That's an episode, I think. Let's hit play. Let's have a look at our... These are our London Underground trains. Bit wobbly there. Won't be like this. Beautiful. Let's go and find somewhere to sit. It's got to be up here, right? There goes our overground trains. There's our new... This is how our new London North Western trains will be. Beautiful. Happy with that, guys? Bit better. I mean, not quite right, but... Oh, that's a sharp turn, isn't it? Oof. It'll do. And we've got our new buses all travelling around. A lot done today. Look at all that. Get some scenery work done. We'll have these 2 big depots down here. Be beautiful. Where should we sit? There's a train there. There's a train coming up there. Let's find this place again. And... let's hide this and stick this up there. There we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. That's been a productive episode. Got some buses in, got some trains in. So our London Overground pulls up to Watford Junction. Next episode, as I said, we are going to get... Yes, we are going to get the big depot and some freight yards in for London and get a little closer to Euston Station. We'll start thinking about adding Marylebone in at some point. But until then, take care.